Hello, it is Wednesday, January 21, 2026. I'm here at Robertson and Pico, and this is the bus stop. This is Pico, and this is also the corner of Robertson. Robertson as in Robert Mueller, FBI director. So this whole area, I like to go to like military and FBI areas because it's a little safer and you can trust the food and the clothing and the medical services, whatever you need. It's better in these areas, you know. Also, the food pantries are better here. So this is the corner of Pico and Robertson, and they have the Schwartz here. You know, may the Schwartz be with you. And that's the food pantry right there. You have the Walgreens here. And so today I want to talk to you about the corruption that's going on. Everybody is living on kickbacks. There is kickbacks going on with the courthouses. There is kickbacks going on for everybody. My stuff over here, I just went to the food pantry, you know, and I'd be afraid to like walk 2 feet away. Somebody's gonna rob me. Somebody like Mariana Rivera, my second wife, is probably trying to steal my phone again with the rest of the South Americans, and we're being invaded by North America and South America. So Donald Trump is saying, let's make America great again. Let's make America safe again. And what LAICON or DJLAICON is saying is, let's make us rich again. And like, what do you mean by us? What do you mean by us? Let's make us rich again. What do you mean by us? That's for me to know and you to find out when I take you to court, because you took my money and I'm taking revenge on you. I'm gonna take my money, I'm gonna take your money and your family's money and put you in jail. You and your whole family are making us rich again. For me to know and you to find out when I take all your money. I don't get mad, I get even. So what's going on here is that I took my case to the California Supreme Court and I could not get justice. I should have gotten justice 4 years ago and I could not, because there is a Scott Achewy and Simone Volz who's related to Alan Stanford. There is like an Alan Stanford 2 going on, you know, and it's like Larry Moran, whose father is long-term mayor of the New York Giants, you know, and now they moved to the LA Rams and the Jets, who became the Seattle Seahawks, and you know, there's like all kinds of corruption in trading, all kinds of corruption in sports, all kinds of corruption in medicine, all kinds of corruptions in FBI, all kinds of corruption in military, SEC. There's corruption going everywhere because even the White House is living on corruption, because Pam Bondi and Donald Trump come to Los Angeles and they go on a killing spree. They just like kill everybody, like the CEO meeting. They kill everybody and they take all the money for themselves. They won't give me my 10%. They won't give me LAPD, FBI. They keep it all to themselves, and everybody's doing the same thing, which has got to stop, which is why we need reform. And I'm trying to take my case now to the United States Supreme Court, but Pacer is being hijacked by Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is Todd Cooperman. Donald Trump reincarnated with Todd Cooperman, who's Jim Morrison from The Doors, and Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin, and also another band. And so what's going on here is that Todd Cooperman is really like Justin Trudeau and David Koresh from the Branch Davidians, and everybody is living on worship, and they cannot give me my money because they say if you give them his money, then you'll be worshipped. And then what worship means is that they'll take you into a dungeon like Mar-a-Lago and they'll slaughter you. They won't just kill you, they'll butcher you and torture you, you know? So people are afraid to do the right thing, which is why they come up with the Whistleblower Protection Act, But the courthouses are living on pay-to-play racketeering, including the United States Supreme Court, I suspect, with Thomas Clarence, who created a dark pool of judges for kickbacks, along with the racketeering boss, which is Jennifer Newstead of Facebook. And Jennifer Newstead is Laura Jane Kester of the district attorney. She's Mary Hearn of Los Angeles Sheriff. She's Anthony D'Arienzo crime family, and also Anthony Curtin, Bergen County, who assists the state money judgment enforcement restitution. They have their own network going on. They steal the money. They don't give me notice. They won't even give me 10%. And now they have this Amy Coney Barrett, who's like related to Jennifer Newstead and Laura Jane Kester. They have a monopoly going on. So I can't nail them on monopoly. I'm trying to get my Pacer. They won't even give me a login to Pacer because the Scott Chewy guy, who's the guy who determines whether you get former pauperous fee waiver, he's stealing my lawsuits for pay-to-play racketeering like Simone Volz at the California Supreme Court. Same thing is going on in the United States courts in San Diego, all over. They're stealing the lawsuits. And so I cannot get justice because they gave me 100 different varieties of measles, it's called. It's like really, I mean, it's like extreme biological warfare. I'm being tortured you see what I have to go through every night. I mean, it's like complete torture. It's sort of like herpes on steroids. It's like 100 different measles all over me. And then like people in my face wherever I go, I have to look behind me because like if I'm eating all of these canned foods that are gaseous, that give me gas bombs, I gotta look behind me because I got to fart and there's somebody behind me, you know? And so this is what's going on with the courthouses too, is that this Scott Chewy is robbing all my lawsuits. And the people of Dawson, of the Balako family, my Aunt Ziel, from Greenland and from Sweden and the Netherlands and the Scandinavian Peninsula and Holland, you know, they're the ones who are melting the glaciers. So they don't have any missiles, but the way they're getting even is by melting the glaciers will overflood New York and cause the California earthquakes, San Andreas fault. And so the way they're getting even the Swedes are getting even like GlaxoSmithKline Beecham because they infect you with the clothing. You go to any clothing, they're hitting you up with measles now, which is like really, really nasty biological warfare. And they're melting the glaciers, you know. And Donald Trump's son, he comes here to the restitution. He stole like $100 million from me. He stole like $1.82 billion. This is going on by Trump, you know. And it's like, I cannot get any justice. And even now, I'm having problem getting former pauperous. I don't have money for USPS postage stamp. I don't have money for food because the Balako family, who's Dawson e-filing, is stealing my food stamps. And I'm stuck because they took away my e-filing and I have to go paper filing. It means I got to print it and I got to mail it. I have no money because they're stealing the money, including my nest egg, Laura Jane Kester, her Facebook. She's running a pyramid Ponzi scheme with Jennifer Newstead and Amy Barrett of the Supreme Court and Mary Hearn. And they're the ones who are running Facebook, but they're also the ones who are like depriving me of all money and food, including a USPS postage stamp. So they even took away my e-filing, and I have no money to print and ship. And there is a judge, Carluzzo, who's playing stupid and saying that I didn't file a motion for relief when I did, but my mail is being hijacked at USPS post office in Los Angeles. They're holding on to my mail. And if the mail makes it to Dawson or the United States Tax Court, the clerks are in control because the clerks under control of Laura Jane Kester, Los Angeles County District Attorney. She's intercepting all of my phone calls. She's having people from Las Vegas come into my phone and lock my phone. I cannot use my phone anymore. They're locking me out of my phone. They're cutting my Wi-Fi. Whenever I'm working on something important, they cut my Wi-Fi, they cut my phone, they lock my phone, and they have people coming in my face, and they're also in charge of Dawson and e-filing. I'm handcuffed. I cannot do anything because you're stealing everything from me. You're absolutely stealing everything from me, and I cannot even even e-filing. This Scott Chewy guy gives the former paupers, he should be locked up for pay-to-play racketeering.